So you've probably all seen the OnePlus 5 launch event. Looks like it wasn't a troll after all. And don't get me wrong, the OnePlus 5 still looks like a really great bang for the buck phone. But what has OnePlus been doing with all the teasers before and the design that so many people dislike? It looks like OnePlus didn't meet one of its key goals here. Hey, I'm Brian with EBO Gadgets, and this is why OnePlus is not as focused on its fans as it claims to be. About 1 week ago, before the event, I made a video about why OnePlus should and could troll us with the design, and why that would make sense. And why on the other hand, it wouldn't make sense to release the design that they showed us. So now we know that the design that they showed us is the real one, but that doesn't change any of the points that I made in that video. The OnePlus One was a phone that closely resembled phones by Oppo, OnePlus's very closely related company, that they also take a lot of technologies from. It was fine at the time because they were a very small company and it made sense for them to build on an existing design. They moved forward since then, however, and the OnePlus 3 and 3T didn't look that alike anymore. But the OnePlus 5 really closely resembles the Oppo R11, so it really is a backstep in that regard. And apart from that, the Oppo R11 also looks really similar to another very big phone, the iPhone 7 Plus. And because of this, the OnePlus 5 of course also resembles the iPhone, which a lot of people didn't like. And OnePlus knew before that people didn't like OnePlus copying another company's design. They're an enthusiast company that has to please enthusiasts. And we don't like if a company comes up with an unoriginal design or copies another design. And because of this, OnePlus could have known from the leaks before, even before they released the teasers, that they couldn't really succeed and please their fans with this. And yet, they went ahead with the design. So if OnePlus knew this before, then why did they do it? They said in the videos before the launch and at the launch event that they need to please and satisfy their fans, otherwise they have no reason to exist.
To succeed, we had to get a couple of things right. First, we had to design products based on a deep understanding of our users and their needs. We have to keep making great products and cannot let all of those who believe in us down.
And yet, that's what they do. They betray their fans. Because they release a design that the fans don't like. Yet they say they do what their fans want. They released the teasers before. We don't like it if we get the excitement from the leaks taken away from us. Yet they did it and they went ahead with it even after people said that they didn't like it. That is ignorant. Really ignorant. And that's why I said before that it wouldn't make sense for OnePlus to follow Oppo's design and copy the iPhone. Yet, that's what they did. And I think that a lot of people feel the same as me here. OnePlus really didn't quite meet their goal that they set in the videos. So are they just ignoring us, or do they know and just don't care? What is also questionable when they say that they want to please their enthusiast fans is that they put so much effort into making the camera better, and that they marketed it with a model. I mean, why is OnePlus focusing the camera efforts on making a great phone for the selfie generation? That's not what they're building phones for. They're just not at the point yet where their phones are mainstream enough to appeal to that audience. But if they're going to focus a phone on that, they also can't appeal to us. So really, OnePlus didn't really meet any people's needs here. And the problem is that focusing on the camera probably also led to other areas being forgotten. The phone is not waterproof, for example, which will put a lot of people off. And OnePlus also increased the price of the phone. That makes the phone move up into a territory where it just can't really compete. The phone costs 500 euros or even 560 euros for the more expensive variant. I can buy an LG G6 for 490 euros or a Galaxy S8 for 570. So really, what point is there in OnePlus building this phone that can't quite compete with them, but yet is the same price? OnePlus always marketed their phones as flagship killers for lower prices, but that is now kind of obsolete. I of course know that building phones with more features does cost more money. And you can learn more about why that is in my video up there, on where I explain why budget phones are moving up in price and why you can't get more performance for the same price right now. So before I go, I want to also quickly point you to a video that TechAlter did recently on why the OnePlus hype needs to die. He talks about why the myths that OnePlus puts out there are not really true, and why OnePlus is also kind of betraying us in those areas. I, for my part, will not buy a OnePlus 5. Not necessarily because the phone is bad, or it is a bad bang for the buck. That is not necessarily the case. The problem is that I don't want to support OnePlus claiming things they don't deliver, and ignoring us. That is not what they are saying they want to do, and thus they are kind of betraying themselves and us. And I don't think that that is worth supporting by buying their newest phone. But what do you think of the OnePlus 5? Do you like the design or do you not? And do you also think that they are betraying their customers or not? Let me know down in the comments below or tweet it at me. And as always, if you like this video, you should press the according button down under it and get subscribed to the channel for more content like this. You should also check out the previous videos I did on similar topics, and click follow on Instagram and especially Twitter because I post a lot of cool behind the scenes content and exclusive stuff there. You should also visit the website for interesting articles on similar topics. But with that, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye!